Hey guys, so video on maximizing your chest muscle recruitment, making sure you're working it the best way possible rather than just pressing weights or moving cables or barbells with your hand. So to work the chest, two things that you want to happen. When we go through the eccentric phase, so that's the lengthening phase, we are stretching that muscle. You never want to take it past your natural range of movement. So doing too much isn't going to work it effectively. You're just going to probably injure yourself. So understand where your natural range is and then be ready to engage the muscles to work the chest effectively. Pressing movements need you to protract the shoulders. So that is literally just rounding and spreading the shoulder blades, okay? So the shoulders are gonna sit like this. You want to spread them apart and push forwards. So this should be your normal position. Shoulders always down, then you're gonna round, okay? Now, if you place your hand by your chest, where it meets your armpit, and if you just think of doing that movement and just do it, you don't need to push your hand, spread that. Hopefully you will feel the muscle tense up, okay? So now we need to transfer that when you do any kind of pressing movement, whether it be a push-up, bench press, cable pressing, dumbbell pressing, flies. You need to get it into your head, the intention of the movement and what you're trying to achieve and the muscles you're trying to work. Most people will just push forwards. There's a lot of movement in the actual shoulder itself, very little going on in the chest. So slowing it down, making sure the shoulder is depressed, the lats are engaged, and now you're going to push forwards. You're going to shorten the chest muscle. That is going to contract it. You're going to work it. You don't even need any weights in your hand. Learn to do it without. Now we're going to go into that stretch, and then we do the same again. So shoulders down, drive forward. So we're going to protract and push the shoulder blades forward. Stretch, so this time we're kind of pulling the shoulders back, lats engaged, drive it forward. It's really easy to get carried away with just doing the movement and forgetting what you're trying to achieve. If your goal is to build muscle, get some shape and definition, do it with the right intention. We'll quickly show some common movements and hopefully you'll be able to apply it when you come back into the gym. So I'm going to do bench press, and yes, I am talking over the video because I don't like doing voiceovers. So you're going to set yourself up, feet on the floor. And there's definitely not a fucking slope here. So make sure your hands are equal distance, and the wider you go, the shorter range that you're going to work, okay? So pressing it up. And again, you don't want your shoulders up by your ears. You want to lock those lats in. Bring it down, and again, I'm going to drive forwards. You should feel the contraction at the top of the movement as you start to press. So again, lower, engage, drive it forwards. That will feel weird to start with, but the more you do it, the more your brain will automatically do that movement pattern. Let's do some cable pressing and hopefully you will make it all click. Okay, so with the cable fly, you have to take into account an element of that range of movement, okay? When you do cable raises from lower to up, you want the cable to be at the lowest point. As you then bring the cable up, you're almost creating that curve-like pattern. And again, I'm using my hand for feedback because it's very easy just to pull that weight. So start light, go nice and steady. Think of the steps. So weight is in the hand. I'm not going to squeeze it because I don't want to pull it. I'm going to think of moving it through that elbow joint. My shoulder is going to start protracting, then I'm bringing it across the body. So again, squeeze, you will feel it. Pushing forwards, contract that muscle. And again, you just adjust it, adjust the height, fly. Again, the range is going to be round about where my elbow is. I'd probably want the cable pulley at that point. There's my extension, pulling it back forwards. Push-ups, hopefully you'll understand that just from these two movements. But think about what you're trying to achieve, make the muscle do the work before you start doing the movement itself. If you've got any questions after this video, let me know. Hopefully that's helped you a little bit. Start touching them breasticles and get the muscle working.